Today, one seat on every CAT bus remained empty. Knoxville Area Transit is honoring Rosa Parks. That civil rights leader refused to give up her seat on an Alabama bus to a white passenger nearly 70 years ago.
10 News reporter Lauren Davis is joining us now to explain the significance and how that moment played into the civil rights movement here in East Tennessee. Lauren?
Brittany, Robin, Rosa Parks' brave decision to refuse to give up her bus seat marked a big moment in the civil rights movement. And here in East Tennessee, people were also making their mark in history on the local level. On December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. This led to her arrest and the start of the Montgomery bus boycott, which lasted more than a year.
The fact that public transit has been a part of the civil rights movement is something that we're proud of, and we hope to help continue.
Around the same time, East Tennessee was also having its own civil rights movement. In Oak Ridge, the Scarborough 85, the first group to integrate schools in the Southeast, had only been in school for a few months. John Spratling, chairman of the Scarborough 85 Monument Committee, says those students came before the Clinton 12, Little Rock 9, even Ruby Bridges.
You can't have a civil rights conversation without bringing up Oak Ridge. You cannot leave us out of that conversation. We predated all of those events.
And on December 3rd, 1955, Oak Ridge made history again when the first black student athletes entered an all-white public school or university sporting event in the Southeast. Not just one, but two.
The players would get a phone call before the game, and the coach would tell them whether they could play or not. Most often they didn't get to play because other teams refused to play them.
Renee Kessler, president of the Beck Cultural Exchange Center, said it's important to look back at history to honor the pioneers, but also to learn from them.
We're learning so that we never repeat those. And as long as we remember, we tell the stories, we teach the history, then we have a great shot not only of not repeating it, but making this world a better place for all people, for generations to come.
Kessler says the Beck Cultural Exchange Center has more than 50,000 artifacts showcasing Black history. And in its Civil Rights Hall, you can find pictures and more information on the civil rights movement in Knoxville.
Lauren, thank you so much for that report.